So I want to talk a little bit about apology videos and why people keep making bad ones. There are already so many bad apology videos circulating on the internet, and people should see them and go like, oh, they make a bad apology video. Maybe I shouldn't do the same thing because they got more backlash than they already did. So why do they keep making bad ones? So my theory is there's two issues that comes with a bad apology video. First of all, it's a nuanced situation. It's complicated. There's more things to dig up. There's always more information to be had. The second part is it's a big mistake. It's not something small. You can just say, I'm sorry, I'll fix it, like by fixing this mistake or a little bit like that. You'll actually have to get off the internet. You'll actually have to take a break. You actually have to go to therapy. You'll have to change. So that's another part of it. So let's talk about the first part. The situation is complex. Well, what does complexity has to do with bad apology videos? The thing is, people assume that you don't have all the information. They think that the information online is all they have done wrong, or they think that they won't dig up other things that they have done wrong. So they only apologize for part of the issue. They only apologize for what they think is out on the internet. But what happens is people dig up new information and they get called out for it. And then they just basically, their apology video just like, the credibility just goes down a lot. Well, examples of this includes Caterino's update, I guess, because she said she apparently was in a relationship with like 2-3 people, but in fact it was like more like 7 or like 5. And she didn't say that she was actually in a relationship with like 7-5 people because it would make her look like a very bad person. And she thinks the internet only knows about like 2 or 3, so that's why she only admitted to 2 or 3. And then like the Tati video, where she was talking about James Charles and her video on James Charles, she banked on the fact that people didn't go back to look at her video. People don't have all the facts about it. And she was like, I didn't make this video with malice, which was obviously not true. And also with other like apology videos such as Minilad's video where he didn't provide a lot of context. That's what I got out of it. And yeah, that's another thing. Like, people don't know the full extent, and apologizing to the full extent is hard because you don't want to reveal everything. But if you don't, people would dig up the facts later and you will be criticized more. The second part is it's a big problem. What you apologize for is a big problem. It's not something like you didn't pack cards right. It's something like you were talking inappropriately with a minor. Something like being very inappropriate to other people. Like, these things are pretty serious. If you actually take responsibility for this event and you want to change, then you'll have to get off the internet. You have to put your life on hold to fix your behavior. You can't just go on with your life going like la-di-da, keep making videos. You have to actually stop and get help. And I don't think everyone wants to do that. Like, they want to keep making money, or maybe they love their work and they want to keep making videos. That's a big stretch, but let's just say that. Yeah, and I think that's another thing, because like, if it's a big thing, then they have to put up with thinking they're a bad person. And people don't want to think that. They have to put up with stopping their work so they can get some help. And that's basically my opinion. One, the situation is very complex. Second of all, the situation is very serious. And with this in mind, the more complex the situation is, the more serious the situation is, the less likely there will be a good apology video. And that's my theory. You can test it, pit it against other things. Let me know in the comments below if you found anything interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want. Have a great day.